So, have you ever dressed up for an event and you're hoping to go and meet up with people, catch up with people who are waiting for you, and all of a sudden you arrive at the event after the razzmatazz, the rush, and even the squeaky change of clothes, somewhere in between? You found out when you got to the event place that that event was not scheduled for that same day. It was for a totally different day. And that is how one of your faves ended with a date without an event.
So something very funny happened to me today. You guys will be gagged. Okay. So today I woke up very early. I think I was up as early as not usual. And then I was supposed to have an event today by 2 p.m. I got ready. I decided to leave the house very early because I didn't have anything to wear, anything I liked to wear. I'm like, okay, let me just quickly get something to wear and get ready for my event after. Guys, I went to almost all the cool stores in Lagos State to find an outfit. And as at 1 p.m., I was still looking for an outfit. So two, you know what? I had to go back to the first store that I went just to settle for something. And I got my makeup done inside the car. I wore my shoes. I dressed up inside the car. And as at two, I was eating this shit up. I was stressed as hell, but I needed to pull up. Now, leaving the house very early and spending my whole day looking for something to wear. I got to the event place by 2-ish. Yeah, by 2. No. I think it was even 2-3 already. That was when I got there. And I was looking awkward and scrumptious. I went through a lot, but at least I got to my location and my outfit was eating, guys. So I was ready. I was just in the car trying to strap on my shoes. I was trying to park and stuff like that. Then I saw a lady. I think she was there. And I just reached out like, hi, good afternoon. Is this? Da, 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 da. She was like, yeah. Oh my God, you look so good. I was like, thank you. I mean, that's why we're here, right? Ciao. I was like, okay, so is this where the event is happening? This girl was like, what event? Okay, be cool. The event. She said, oh yeah, the event is happening, but not today. And my sister, that event will happen today. Pull calls. Everybody have to pull up. What do you mean the event is not today? Guys, the event was supposed to be on Saturday. And I woke up today. I went through stress. I got ready. I dressed up. I got an outfit. I was popping. I got to the place. She's telling me, everybody needs to pull up. Tell them that I've moved the event today. What do you mean? Guys, it was so crazy. Like, it was literally so crazy. And I'm like, I'm stressed. Like, I have so much things to do that I am mixing these dates up. And I'm just there like, oh, gee. But other than that, that's what I've been up to. So I even had my photographer. I was like, oh, it's not working. It's not today. And we rescheduled and other stuff. It was crazy. It was a crazy thing that happened to me with them. I was stressed. I was mad stressed. But yeah, wanted to share it with you guys. Bye. So this is what you guys are loving now. This is really, you guys are ditching me for a dog? Show me a dog. What's it? I was like, hey guys, I thought I was your one and only. Is it just easy to catch you guys? Like, okay. Say hi. I'm going to let the dog speak for himself and not, take his moment. Oh yeah, say afambo. Say afambo. Say afambo.
So I can only imagine that scenario, having to think that a particular event is on a certain day and that day you show up with all of the razzmatazz. I can imagine how much you must have spent that day just for that event. And it happened that that event was not for that day. And you see why these guys need some, even if it's an assistant, not necessarily paying a manager, because we understand how it is with paying these guys. It's expensive to hire someone who can handle your PR. But all of those fine ladies now, way there around her, maybe her sister, she could just, just try and keep up with my schedule, keep up with my schedule to know what day is what time, what day was what time. I can imagine how much she must have spent only on her makeup alone. Not to talk of getting a new dress for that particular event. And you know what? That particular event, she would not, that's going to happen on Saturday, she would not want to wear that clothes she wore on that day to the event again because she's got to keep up. This is one of the precious the pressures of being a Big Brother housemate post-show. You have to keep up with new clothes. Nobody would have seen you in. They wouldn't say, they saw you with these clothes 1 week ago at this particular event. You are wearing it again. That means your clothes are finished. You just have to come correct. And with brand new clothes, sometimes even brand. Faith was also saying the same thing. When he was actually headed towards his first red carpet event, after the deliverance of the baby through a cesarean operation that he did, or he helped or he assisted other doctors to do, the same thing happened. He needed to go to somewhere to put up with new clothes in order to go to that event. And trust me, Faith would not appear that way again another 1 year. At least another 1 year. At least he go show, say, okay, you know what? We don't see this one before. We don't go to see you on this clothes again. And now maybe because for her, I'm talking about Ms. Dede right now, because she has in some way not exposed that outfit, she might decide no to wear it again, because even the photographer, she asked the photographer to redo or to retrain or to reschedule her photo shoot, because she needed to post those pictures and influence for whoever it is that she's influencing for. But now the photographer is saying she is rescheduling with the photographer. So maybe because we didn't see it and she didn't post those new clothes, she may most likely wear it again because we haven't seen it. But if you ever go for any event as someone who is a celebrity in that status, and you go and wear one clothes a week apart and take pictures and post, don't come online. Don't come online. These guys would roast you. That is how crazy that status is. You just have to keep up. If you don't want to keep up, just don't even bother. Don't even bother snapping pictures when you go for event. Just hide yourself. They go your way. But because if you repeat, even if it is 1 month apart. Now, I'm not saying that's the best way, or it's living fake life, or it's breeding fake life, but it's not the best way. But this is exactly what the expectations are. You know, the public just puts that expectation on you, whether you're the kind of person who doesn't like that spotlight. You are a Big Brother alumni. You just have to keep up. If you don't keep up, you will be roasted. So don't even bother. If you're not the type who wants to keep up, who've got the money to wear clothes every single day. Else, don't say I didn't tell you. Don't say you were not warned. Tell me what you think, guys. I'd love to hear from you.